great. We're going to go take you straight to your next act, who I think has the greatest name of any comedian I've ever introduced. I'm going to read my page now and see what his name is. Ladies and gentlemen, Fremantle, you've been awesome so far. Please keep that going for the wonderful Mr. Craig Quartermaine!
Yeah, no pressure. So, I found my mother's dildo once. And that was the first time I'd ever tasted karma. It was the first time I tasted karma. Because I shouldn't have been in those drawers. I was looking for my dad's porno mags. And so I got, just calm down. So yeah, that was my first taste of karma. But this is how naive I was when I found it. I looked at it and I thought, man, that is the most massive pen I've ever seen. It was huge, it was ridiculous. It looked like it should have had at least 10 colours in it. I clicked it, nothing happened. It wrote terribly. Nothing. It didn't work at all. So I just put it back and I didn't learn my lesson. I just kept looking for these porno mags, which I would blame these for my lack of sexual education. They were just the old people in picture magazines, a bit glossy, nothing but boobs, which are awesome, but nothing but boobs and a bit of bush. And it was the 80s, so it was actually a fair bit of bush. But that was it. I thought that was all I needed to know about women. Apparently not. Somewhere out there is a 32-year-old woman that if you ever asked her about me, she would say, Craig Quartermaine. Craig. Oh yes, I remember Craig. Yeah, we went to school together. Yeah, we dated for a bit. It was really nice. We had to break up. He just used to rub my pubes a lot. And I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable that I was ignorant because you know what, guys? I know I'm not the only one. The shit that women, this is what I love about women, the shit that you put up with when we are learning sex, or the fumblings and all that sort of stuff. And also the shit when we think we know what we're doing. Ladies, be honest. How many of you here have let your man jizz on your tits? Come on, no shame in that game, you can say it. You make the world a better place if you do, okay? You make the world go around. And, no, it's never their idea, guys. Like, dudes, does this look familiar? They do it for us. Most women will have a crack at anything at least once. They're amazing creatures. They should be treated like goddesses because they put up with our shit. Another weird sort of family sexual story was that I walked in on my cousin. I was 20 years old. I was living with my cousin and I walked in on him having sex on the couch. No big deal. Was a gay man. Was the first time I'd ever seen a man in a man. So I was only 20 years old and I don't think I dealt with it really well. What I saw I could only describe as the most perfectly manicured, muscular spider on the couch that I'd ever seen. That's what it looked like. But it had just been sprayed with Mortain, there's a bit of jolting. And I was 20 years old. And I did not deal with it really well. I was quite immature. I looked at it, but I tried to play it cool. I looked down there and I just went, yeah, whatever, cool. Do your thing. And I even tried to be supportive. I was like, come on, get him. I tried. But again, I was only 20, so I was pretty immature. And I started getting selfish straight up, like a few minutes afterwards. I'm like, dude, not on the couch. Guys are coming over to watch football. I want to be explaining what, you know, what is that? Oh, that's yogurt. That's just yogurt. That's tomato sauce. That's, ignore that. What about that? That one? Nutella. That one's just Nutella. Let's watch the footy. For anyone, you're really not going to like the last one. For anybody that think that is homophobic and weird, like seriously, lock me in a room with a Wi-Fi signal and fresh sheets and give me 20 minutes. It'll be exactly the fucking same. That is not homosexual at all. The thing is, I worked in the mines for a long time, and around about that age, so we didn't lap over. We had that one awkward moment where I walked in on him, but that was it. So growing up in the 80s, I'm surprised I worked in the mines for as long as I did, because growing up in the 80s, we were taught, you know, recycle, don't litter, pick up your butts. I followed the teachings of the prophet, Captain Planet. So, you know, working in the mines and digging up the earth and burning diesel used to actually make me feel really guilty until payday. Then I was like, fuck the planet. These strippers have bills to be paid, man. The more I think about it, wouldn't Mother Earth be an amazing name for a big, fat, black stripper? Amazing. All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Quartermaine, go on. All right, guys, we're down to one act.